tell me you down there at the Fat Burger fighting over Tiny. Now that's T.I., man. You gonna cause these to buy more guns in Atlanta.
Just when it looked like the smoke had cleared between 50 Cent and T.I., the drama flipped all over again. After weeks of diss tracks, deleted posts, and family members getting pulled into the chaos, 50 didn't walk away quietly. He came back with what might be his boldest move yet. And this time, it's not just rap bars, it's personal. If you think you've heard everything, trust me, you haven't. Let's break it all down. The blended family nobody talks about. The blended family of T.I. and Tameka Tiny Cottle is far more layered than most people realize. On the surface, they look like a long-standing hip-hop power couple, but behind the headlines is a household built from multiple relationships, shared parenting, public scrutiny, and personal tragedy. T.I., born Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., and Tiny began dating in 2001 and married in 2010. Together, they've raised 7 children in what's truly a blended family. Before committing to Tiny, T.I. had 3 children from previous relationships. His sons Messiah Your Majesty and Damani Uriah were born in 2000 and 2001 to Lash and Dixon. Around the same time, he welcomed his daughter Deja Imani in 2001 with Ranaqua Branham. T.I. has often said that learning he was about to become a father changed his life, redirecting him away from the streets and toward music, a shift that helped shape his rise in the rap world. Tiny also entered the relationship as a mother. Her daughter Zonique, Jaylee Pullins, was born in 1996 from her relationship with Zani Pullins. Over the years, T.I. stepped into the role of stepfather, and publicly, their bond appeared genuine. Zonique pursued music like her mother, a member of X-Escape and later part of OMG Girls, before launching her own solo career and becoming a mother herself in 2020. Together, T.I. and Tiny had 3 children: King Clifford Harris III, born 2004, Major Philant Harris, born 2008, and heiress Diana Harris, born 2016. Between King and Major, the family endured heartbreaking loss. In 2007, Tiny suffered a stillbirth at 6 months pregnant. The baby girl, Leah Amore, remains an emotional part of their family story, with Major often described as their rainbow baby. From 2011 to 2017, cameras followed their lives on T.I. and Tiny, the family hustle, giving the public a front-row seat to their parenting, careers, and challenges. Viewers watched the children grow up, which made the family feel familiar to millions. Individually, the kids have carved out their own paths. Damani pursued music and even earned a Tony Award nomination for his work on SpongeBob SquarePants, the Broadway musical, a surprising achievement many overlook. Deja has become outspoken about mental health awareness. King, performing under the name Kid Sion, began releasing his own music in 2020. Their marriage hasn't been free of controversy. Tiny filed for divorce in 2016 amid reports of infidelity, but the couple reconciled by 2017. Over the years, rumors have linked Tiny to names like Floyd Mayweather Jr., though both denied any romantic involvement. They weathered public speculation and stayed together, celebrating their 15th anniversary in 2025 and appearing united at major public events. By early 2026, when outside commentary reignited attention around their past, it wasn't just about celebrity gossip. It touched a family that has spent decades navigating blended parenting, loss, loyalty, and life under constant scrutiny, and that full context makes all the difference. The beef, the photo, and the family that clapped back. To understand why King Harris exploded the way he did in February 2026, you have to rewind nearly 2 decades. The tension between T.I. and 50 Cent has always revolved around one loaded word in hip-hop culture: snitch. Back in 2007, T.I. was arrested on federal weapons charges after attempting to purchase machine guns and silencers through a bodyguard who turned out to be an undercover ATF agent. That sentence didn't sit right with everyone. On the 2008 G-Unit track You So Tough, 50 Cent rapped about someone caught with 10 machine guns only doing a year. The implication was obvious. When asked about it in interviews, 50 kept it slick.
Well, I can't. With my intentions, if I have a problem, you know, my MO, and I would just say something. You know, so it's not really directed at him. It's me taking real life situations, absolutely, for the public to decide.
Then came the Crime Stoppers ad. In 2008, T.I. appeared in a public service announcement asking for information about unsolved crimes, including the 2006 murder of his friend and assistant Philant Johnson. In 2010, he testified in court about that night. For critics, especially 50, those moments became long-term ammunition. T.I. has consistently denied ever cooperating beyond what directly involved his own case or his friend's murder. In a 2020 interview, he said clearly that he has never given any information to any law enforcement to get any man any amount of time, period. But in rap culture, perception can outlive facts. Things cooled for years until the Verzuz era. T.I. publicly called out 50 for a hit-for-hit battle. By early 2026, he was on the Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson saying,
I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man out. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool.
He also explained they had privately discussed it in Los Angeles while working on TV deals.
We were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man, you know what I mean? I said, what you think about that? Like, you wanna do that? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool, so shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Going on. Then that's what it was about. Cause now I question your character.
50 didn't respond with a diss track. Instead, he posted an unflattering photo of Tiny Harris on Instagram with a caption telling T.I. to keep his name out of his mouth. He also reposted the old Crime Stoppers footage. That photo lit the match. King Harris, 21 years old and a new father, reacted instantly.
I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going back my mom. I'm not going.
What followed split the internet. King brought up 50 Cent's late mother, Sabrina Jackson, who died in a house fire in 1975. He posted inflammatory rants, shared a tombstone graphic, and escalated things fast. On February 24th and 25th, King dropped a diss track titled Made Man. On February 26th, he followed it with Sayless, wearing a custom shirt printed with Sabrina Jackson's image. His brother Domani joined in with Ms. Jackson, sampling Outkast. T.I. himself released War, The Right One, and What Bully, even posting 50's dramatic weight loss image from the 2011 film All Things Fall Apart. Then King tried flipping the narrative. He posted what he claimed was 2009 FBI paperwork alleging 50 Cent anonymously tipped federal agents about Jimmy Henchman in the murder of Lowell Lodi Mac Fletcher. The problem? That document had already been debunked years earlier. Law enforcement sources previously told media outlets it was fabricated. Jimmy Henchman's conviction stood on wiretaps and cooperating witnesses unrelated to 50. On February 28th, 50 addressed it in a Cigar Talk interview. I never told on anyone in my life. That's all fabricated. Soon after, he began deleting feud-related posts and shifted back to promoting his Broadway production of Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Then Rick Ross stepped in, commenting under King's post, asking for one of the shirts. King said he'd send it. Given Ross and 50's long-standing rivalry, it was gasoline on an already blazing fire. In the end, this wasn't just rap beef. It was 20 years of tension, accusations, pride, and a son defending his mother in public no matter the cost. The apology, the memes, and where the family stands now. By February 26th, the energy around the feud shifted. King Harris, son of T.Y. and Tamika Tiny Cottle, made a move few expected in the middle of such a heated exchange. He apologized, but not to 50 Cent. He apologized to 50's eldest son, Marquise Jackson. King posted on Instagram stories, "To Marquis, what I said was out of emotion, and ain't have to be said, you got none to do with it. As a man, I was wrong. Let's chop it up." He added a salute emoji and a crown. That message mattered. Marquise and 50 Cent have one of hip-hop's most public father-son estrangements. Over the years, their broken relationship has played out online and in interviews. When King previously made comments about 50 being wealthy but alone, it indirectly dragged Marquise into something he had nothing to do with. The apology separated him from the conflict. Marquise didn't respond publicly, but many outlets and fans saw it as a real moment of accountability in the middle of chaos. At the same time, the ripple effects were spreading. On February 24th, Tina Knowles, mother of Beyonce, reposted a glamorous video of Tiny with a caption praising her grace and femininity. Tiny responded with gratitude. It was a simple show of support. 50 fired back. He posted Tina's image with a caption about grandmothers getting involved and included a controversial remark referencing little f***ed up albino kids, which many interpreted as a jab at one of T.I. and Tiny's children. He also shared a GIF referencing the infamous 2014 Met Gala elevator incident involving Solange Knowles and Jay-Z. The backlash was immediate. Beyonce's fanbase mobilized online. Public figures criticized the reference to a child. By February 25th, 50 had deleted the feud-related posts and shifted his Instagram back to promoting his Broadway production of Joe Turner's Come and Gone. In the middle of the tension, there was an unexpected meme moment. The South Fulton Police Department posted humorously on Facebook that they had received calls about a verbal discrepancy of lyrical proportions, even tagging the NYPD. The internet ran with it, briefly quickly turning a heated beef into comic relief. Another viral twist involved 9-year-old heiress Harris. Clips circulated claiming she had joined the feud with captions suggesting, "Even baby heiress is clapping back." But the video was old, likely recorded years earlier, and had nothing to do with February 2026. Observers quickly pointed out she looked younger than her current age. The Harris family never involved her publicly. All responses came from adults: King, Damani, T.I., and Tiny. By March 2nd, 2026, the direct exchanges had gone quiet. No new diss tracks. 50 returned to business promotion. T.I. and Tiny remained publicly united. What's striking is how fast it escalated. A social media post targeting Tiny's appearance pulled in a 21-year-old son who reacted emotionally. King crossed lines many felt he shouldn't by referencing 50's late mother, something he later acknowledged indirectly through his apology to Marquise. Then 50's comment referencing a child-intensified criticism against him. Tina Knowles, who only offered support, was dragged in. Rick Ross added fuel by requesting King's diss shirt. The cycle moved quickly. Amid all of it sits a family that has lived publicly for 2 decades. Through marriage struggles, loss, investigations, and rumors, they buried a daughter in 2007. They nearly divorced in 2016. They faced serious allegations in 2021 that resulted in investigations but no criminal charges. A related civil lawsuit filed in 2024 was later dismissed. Through each chapter, they've denied wrongdoing and remained together. King summed up his mindset during one live stream moment.
I'm just how I'm raised. I wasn't raised by y'all father. My dad is T.I.P. Tip. That's how I'm raised. I don't play like this.
As of early March 2026, the proposed Verzuz battle never materialized. It may never happen. What began as competitive talk turned personal, about respect, family, and how quickly social media can turn pride into collateral damage. For one intense week, it wasn't just rap beef. It was a reminder that behind the memes, the diss tracks, and the headlines are real families navigating public pressure in real time. What do you think about this expose? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Also, click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this. See you in the next one.